So we saw in the previous lecture that the moment we removed the default value property, it stopped working. The reason is now the change is not getting fired. Remember, if you give input value is equal to 10, then it will make the input element read only and you won't be able to change its value. If you give default value, then it works fine. But when you have states attached with input, you will have the change event. In this example, we don't have it. Now, when this code executes, it sends the event object, and if we receive it as a normal input change event, it should resolve the current issue. And the issue is that it is not changing the value. Now let me add a state for the input. So I'll say const. In the array, I'll say input value, comma set input change, and use state. I'll use a blank value. Now inside the input, because we are going to receive the event object, so I'll say on change. In the curly brackets, I'm going to receive the synthetic event E, the arrow function, and in the curly brackets, I'll say set input change, and here I'll say E dot target dot value. That's it. Now I just save, and there you can see the test is automatically passed. It means now the value is changing. So when you have this fire event code which was trying to pass the value, that is target.value, but here in the counter.js, because we did not have this event, so it was not allowing you to change. In a normal scenario, you will have a state like the one which you see here. So do take care that you don't use value attribute, otherwise it won't work, as it will make the input read only. So this is just a common way of dealing with the input type. Now the one question which is a very crucial one, that why should you not use the value attribute with input if you are implementing the test? So as I mentioned, it will make the input read only, so you won't be able to give the value when you are writing the test, and if you try that, it will throw an error that you need to have either default value as an attribute for initial value assignment, or just use the on change, that is the change event.